Right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Now, before I do proceed with this video, I want to say if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing because I'm going to keep bringing you value. And you would want to stay a part of that, but I do appreciate everyone for their support. Without you, I would not have made it this far, but today's topic is going to be about image alts. Now, being part of an exceptional web developer is making your site accessible to users of all backgrounds. In order to make the web more inclusive, we need to consider what happens when assistive technologies such as screen readers come across image tags. The alt attribute, which means alternative text, brings meaning to the images on our sites. The alt attribute can be added to the image tag just like the source attribute. The value of the alt should be a description of the image. The alt also serves the following purposes. If an image fails to load on the web page, a user can mouse over the area originally intended for the image and read a brief description of the image. This is made possible by the description you provided in the alt attribute. Visually impaired users often browse the web with the aid of screen reading software. When you include the alt attribute, the screen reading software can read the image's description out loud to the visually impaired user. And finally, the alt attribute can also plays a role in the search engine optimization because search engines cannot see the images on websites as they crawl the internet. Having descriptive alt attributes can improve the ranking of your site. So these are all plus points. So first one is basically, so let's say for example, this picture didn't load. You can hover over it and it would say big brown bear or something. The second one is for visually impaired users. So for example, let's say someone who cannot see uses a screen reader and they are using the text-to-speech feature and it reads the brown bear, blah, 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 species, features, habitat, all that. It reads media and then it doesn't know anything else because it can't read it. But if you have, let's say, a alt text, it can be like, oh, here's a picture of a big brown bear. So the user knows, oh, it's a picture. And then the third one, which I think most of you guys will find interesting, is that it improves the ranking of your site. Meaning, when you type in something in Google and you basically search that image on Google, it will rank up higher just because of the fact that you had it, you added an alt text. Now, if the image on the web page is not one that conveys any meaningful information to a user, visually impaired or otherwise, the alt attribute should be left empty. So our only task is to add the alt attribute to the image and include a description. Make sure the description accurately describes the image. So we'll do something like alt equals, do close up picture of a brown of an adult brown bear. There you go. And we cannot see this right here. Let me try doing something like this. Never mind.